Hello, and this is episode 3 of DLE, downloadable editorial, February 13, 2010. My name is Daan and I bring you an overview of everything that came out on Virtual Console, WiiWare and DSiWare in North America and Europe. Sorry for not having an episode on Monday as promised. I had some problems sorting it all out and I've been very busy this week. But enough about what happened to me, let's head into the games of the past week. We start with North America, where you can download 9 new titles this week. First on WiiWare we have Tomonasana. It's from Konami and will cost you 500 points. In the game you control the coolest businessman who has ever lived. And how, you might ask? With only one button. You can use the A, B, 1 or 2 button, and with that one button you control all the craziness on the screen. You moonwalk, jump over many enemies, find secret areas and try to get the best score possible to compete in the online leaderboards. Although the game is short, it will give you a ton of replay value, so I highly recommend this game. Next up we have Balloons from Hands-On Mobile for the price of 500 points. It's a simple puzzle game where your main goal is popping balloons. You have over 70 levels and it comes even with a level editor. Then we have Hubbard the Teddy Bear Winter Games. This is from Taiwan and is once again 500 points. It's a party game with 8 different mini games to play. It's decent, not anything special. It may be fun for families, but yeah, that's about it. The final new game on the North American WiiWare service is this week, of course, Blast the Master Overdrive from Sunsoft for 1000 points. I'm not going in massive details since I have done that already in the last episode. I will say this though, this game is awesome, but you need to be in the right mindset to enjoy it. Are you the type of guy that likes retro gaming like this? Then you're absolutely in for a treat. You have your classic 2D action in Sophia, in which you will explore areas, and overhead action with Alex, where you fight enemies and bosses in several caves scattered around the areas. Next there is one game on Virtual Console in the NES section called Princess Tomato in Salad Kingdom, and this is from Hudson and will cost you 500 points. In this game you play as Sir Cucumber, who goes on a quest to save Princess Tomato and defeat Minister Pumpkin. The game is not for everyone and this one is hard to describe. You could see this as sort of adventure / point and click game, but with too many options to choose from, and that breaks the game for a lot of people. Oh no, it's a really random release from Hudson and no one saw it really coming. Then we go to the final section for the North American releases, and that is of course the DSiWare, where we see 5 releases this week. We begin with Extreme Hangman. This is from Game Line and it's 200 points. It's just what the title says, but it does it really well. You have over 2000 words in several categories and in 3 difficulty settings. Then we have Sudoku 4 Pockets from 4pockets.com for 500 points. It's another Sudoku game on DSiWare with this time around 3600 puzzles to choose from. Is this something for you? You decide. Next there is Field Runners for 500 points from Subatomic Studios. This is a really good tower defense game which gives you hours of fun. You have 5 different maps which will all last 100 rounds and you get unlockables along the way. Even if the genre isn't really your thing, give it a try because it's really good fun. Another game you can download is Link in Launch from Nintendo for 500 points. It's a puzzle game in which you move tiles to create a path that connects fuel to your rocket. You start in the training mode where you get a good idea of what you have to do, and then you give the mission mode and the puzzle modes a try. It's very interesting, so give it a try. The final game for North America this week is Oscar in Movieland from Virtual Playground for the price of 800 points. This is the second game in the Oscar series for DSiWare, and of course you play this game in several movie settings. But did they do something about the graphical frustrations of the first game? I'm afraid not, and that is why I say skip it. That were all the North American releases. Now we take a look at what Europe has to offer. In Europe we have 7 games this week, and as usual we start with WiiWare. First we have Frogger Returns from Konami for 500 points. It's your classic game of Frogger and that's about it. Nothing more, nothing less. So it's up to you to decide if you want this or not. Next there's Overturn Mecha Wars for 800 points from GameBridge. You will fight with a robot several battles and you can customize that robot to your own liking. The single player is okay, but where the game really shines is the online play. You can play 2 or 4 player first modes which do the job really well. Then let's go to Virtual Console, where you can download in the Sega Mega Drive section Sonic & Knuckles for 800 points. This is a must buy if you are a Sonic fan, and the fans know what I'm talking about. If you have Sonic 1, 2 or 3 on Virtual Console, you can use those games and mix them together in Sonic & Knuckles. What each game does while combining them, you have to find out for yourself, but believe me, it's so worth it if you enjoyed the original Sonic games. Now we finish this off with DSiWare, and there's already a game you know about, and that's Sudoku 4 Pockets for 500 points. So we move on to the two new Electroplankton games, and those are Electroplankton Luminoop and Whack Whack, both for 200 points. In Luminoop you have to spin circles you see on screen, which isn't really fun. Whack Whack, on the other hand, is fun to play around with. You record sounds by touching one of the 4 plankton you see on screen, and mix them together with 7 different musical tracks in the background. The final game is Let's Golf from Gameloft for the price of 800 points. In this game you play golf on 3 different courses. But is the game fun? Not really. Like other Gameloft games on the DSi, it has loading screens. 7 seconds between every single hole. Besides that, if you go under 1 yard, it will activate the auto putt feature, which takes a bit of the fun away. Personally, I would go for Nintendo Touch Golf, which is for the same price, but a way more solid package. And that were all the download releases of this week. I will be back hopefully Monday, Tuesday-ish for a new episode of DLE, and I hope to see you all around then. This is Daan, over and out.